Hi. Good morning. Hi, Mickey. Welcome in. Everybody having a coffee? Good morning. Coffee and chat. Relaxing start to the day. Had to change up my lineup today. So my actual Philobox show is going to be later in the day. It's going to be at about, what would I put it at? 3 o'clock Central? 4 o'clock Central? Um, the Estate Fabrics. I'm doing Philobox while I still can because Whatnot is getting rid of flat rate shipping. So everything's going to change on how I run auctions and stuff. But until that day, we're going to run some heavy flat rate boxes. Well, good morning. So yeah, just if you haven't bookmarked this afternoon's show, go punch me in the face and then go punch my show. Make sure you bookmark it. This morning we're just going to hang that's odd. I'm no good at making shows on the fly like I just did. Normally when I'm making a show, I go in and I do all the things online. There is nothing in my shop right now, like not a darn thing, and that's not normal. So let's go ahead and put the stuff in there that belongs in there. I promised over the weekend I was going to get all of the Happy Hexie kit pieces into the shop, and I did, but you can't see them. So let's get them all added in. I have 4 products that I still need to wait to upload the images for, but everything else is good to go. So those I'll finish today. There's only so many hours in the day, unfortunately. I wish I could clone myself sometimes because I'm a workaholic. And if I had more than just one of me, it sure would be great. Hey, Mom, good morning. All right, I think I've just about got them all. Oh, Lord have mercy. There's not a select all button. You know, that's really unfortunate. Hey, Whatnot, if you're listening, I really would like a select all button to put everything I have in my buy it now. That would be great, because having to individually click, kind of dumb, really. Select all would be great. Any sellers would second that. That'd be great. Can you second that in the chat if you think that should be an option as a seller, is to select all? Because, I mean, it's all available. Otherwise, it wouldn't be in the shop. So, anywho, don't mind me. I'm just griping because I have to tap my screen 152 times. 103 times. Yes, we need to select all. 100%. All right. Let's get my notepad over here. I had some things on my shop list that I was able to mark off. Oh, I know what it is. Hang on, let's start a new page for today. Okay, so ask and you shall receive. They're not in the shop yet. I need to still make the listings. I have the EPP diamond templates. I am working on getting the fabric cutting templates done, but I have the fabric cutting templates done. I have the EPP papers for the diamonds done. Yes. I don't have the Tack It Easies for the diamonds. I don't even know if it exists. So that's my next thing, is to, if the diamond ones don't exist, guess who's going to be busting out the Cricut and making them my dang self? That'd be me. Because Houston, when there's a problem, we fix the problem. So There's always a solution. And usually it involves a Cricut machine. So there's that. So yes, the diamonds also go with the hexes in order to create a more even border. If you don't want a straight edge, you can use those diamonds and take it from the hexy, heavy indent shape to a smoother, like a zigzaggy shape. I made you snort. Yay. It's a good morning. What else is in there? Hang on. Let's think about this. Aliso Iron's coming. I sold out last week. So I'm going to get more in. So stay tuned for that. The Hexi stackers and Carhartt fabric. Ooh, hang on. No, but hang on. I got my little list started here. And don't mind me. I do everything backwards. Don't mind me. I will add that to the list. And what's your handle so when I find it, I can message you? Oh, EPP stuff for days in the shop and more coming every day. I am obsessed. Linda 20. Oh, I'm wearing the wrong color again today. I'm going to do what Dirt Hopper does and put my hand up here. Linda 2822. Okay. Carhartt. And Megan second that. There we go. All right. So I got you both down for that. Welcome in, welcome in. So EPP. I fixed up the shop, I fixed up the listings, and I even added some savings in there after going over the programming on the 3D printer. So if you're doing multiples, I'm able to reduce the price. So if you do 2 pieces, you save $2. If you do the 4 pieces, you can save $5. And that's because of the time it saves me doing it at one time. So anytime I have a savings, I pass it on. Oh, no worries. So in the shop, you can find inch, inch and a half, and 2 inch individually by Fabric Stacker or Hexi Stacker, or you can get them by the kit. There's the travel kits and there's full-size kits, or there's the complete collection. So there's several listings. Find the one that best suits you. And I even added, if you go to the, oh, it's probably not in there. Is it in there? Is it in there? Bam. I'm going to pin it real quick. Yes, lots of 1.5 yard plus fabric. Absolutely. Let me know what kind you're looking for, because there's too much to rattle off. But yes, tons. Lots of 2 yard plus, 1.5 yard plus cuts, on bolt. Yeah, all that. And then this estate fabric, most of it is 4 yards plus. Most of it. Every once in a while, there's a piece that's less than 4 yards, but very rarely. So down below is a new thing that I'm going to be able to do. I started looking at the cost of all of my custom color filaments, and I created a listing that if you want to do a non-signature color, you can. You just need to add this to your order, and then you can talk to me, get with me, and we will find the perfect color for you. So it's the color studio pass. So if you purchase that with your Hexi Stacker or Fabric Stacker purchase, you can actually pick from metallics, ombre, variegated, non-signature color solids, glow in the dark. Like, there's so many colors I can get to you. They're just a different price point than the basic colors that I have. So I do have to charge extra, and it took me a little bit to figure out what that was going to be. But that's now how I'm going to handle that. So I don't have to make another 500 listings. Like, it's just easier just to add an add-on feature for custom coloring. And it's based on your whole order. So no matter what you get, that allows you to pick the colors you want by just adding a few extra dollars for the additional costs of those filaments. All right. What else? This. Why did it just pop away? This is the listing for tonight. So if you want to know when the auction starts tonight for those fill boxes, make sure that you're saving this. This listing is what I'm going to use anytime I'm filling a box. And I don't fill anything but large flat rate. That's it. That's all I'm going to fill. Now, if I fill up all the large flat rates I can and what's left is not enough to fill up a large flat rate, then I'll change it down to like a medium if it can go down to a medium. But large flat rate boxes, I got to use them because that shipping method is going to disappear on us very soon. Within a month, we're going to be losing our flat rate shipping. So I'm utilizing those boxes, and I had that estate haul that has, just so much fabric. Today is the cottons. Later on, I'll be doing all the apparels. There's corduroy, there's satin, there's lace, there's blended fabrics. She was a fashion designer for 50, 60 plus years. And it's her whole legacy in my shop out back. And it's just 55 totes of gorgeousness. So it's just going to take a long time to get through it all. And I'm trying to air it out the best I can because she did store it in cedar closet, cedar chests, and she did use mothballs. So that vintage perfume is not my favorite. I know it doesn't bother everyone, and it doesn't bother me. It just can be overwhelming when there's 55 totes of it. So I've just been airing it out tote after tote. I believe I set up my show for 4 o'clock Central. 4 p.m. this afternoon Central Time. But if you punch me up in the face up here, over here, because everything's backwards. Punch me in the face and go to my shows, and then you'll see it for today. It's the only other show I have today. Yep. I just wanted to wake up and not start all of that fabric first thing in the morning. I wanted to just have this little chill moment here. So I went ahead and set it for this afternoon. I also may be able to have help from my daughter to do the auction with doing all these fill boxes. So that was my intention with that today. What I can do is if you do make purchases in this show, I'll make note of that. And then if you come to this afternoon show and make a purchase, I'll create a coupon for you for any overage you paid in shipping. So that way you're only paying shipping once today, even though there will be 2 charges. I'll just make a coupon for you for the difference in shipping. The most you should pay today is $8.88 for this show. That show is, the boxes are flat rate, but everything else in the shop is part of that $8.88 max shipping. So if you're not buying flat rate boxes, anything else you buy, again, for the day, $8.88. I hope that made sense what I just said. I can't do flat rate max shipping on the flat rate boxes because they got to go per box. But anything else during that show is going to just be regular shipping. So if you pay a penny more than $8.88 today on anything other than the flat rates, again, I'll give you the coupon for the difference. And if you need more clarification, just ask. I just want to make sure that you're not paying shipping twice when you shouldn't, on things you shouldn't. We maybe can do the other one on there. Yes, we really should. I need all the help I can get with those. The fabric is very heavy. Like I said, every piece is, most of them are 5 yards plus. I have fabric over here that's 12 yards hanging on a hanger. The stackers are for English paper piecing. It allows you to press your fabrics because there's a weighted puck that goes inside. Let me grab mine real quick. Let me just show you. I have a big habit of when I'm doing anything, I always want to know how I can make it better, how I can make it more efficient. I'm the efficiency police around here. My children just love that about me. But these are the Hexie stackers. All right, this is Hexie and this is Fabri-Stacker. So they each come with a weighted puck to match. It's for you to put your cut pieces in to keep them organized, whether that's by the pattern you're making or if you're just going through and knocking out all your fabrics. This is the travel size Fabri-Stacker. This is the full size Hexie stacker. So there's also a travel size that's the same height as the Fabri-Stacker. And then there's also a full size Fabri-Stacker. There's 4 sizes, 2 travel and 2 full size. And it just allows you to keep all of your stuff organized. The best part about the Hexie one is that as you're making your hexies, if you're doing them per, like I'm doing the grandmother's flower garden. So for me, when I'm making mine, I cut all my fabrics all the time. I'll be cutting fabrics. I like to assembly line. When it's time to start making hexies, I bust out my little hexie maker. I make a hexie, I put it in there, and because you use glue on these with these Tack It Easies, that glue needs some drying time, and I found it that I would do the glue and I would set it to the side, but then you know, just naturally without pressure, it was lifting, and they weren't as crisp and flat as I wanted. So I was like, well, what can I do? So for a while I was making one, and then I was setting my scrap bin on top of it to keep it nice and flat while it dried. And then I was doing that enough times that it got tall enough that it started being unsteady. And I was like, well, this is dumb. I need a better way. So that's where this came in. So now, when you're making lots of hexies, you just put them in there, drop your, my puck is MIA at the moment. But anyway, just imagine, you know, put your puck on there. The puck holds them down and allows it to stay nice and flat and pressed while it's drying. The slot allows you to grab what you need when it's time to make your flowers. So I use a basket method. There are 4 baskets here. There's the finished basket, the ones that are being sewn together. Then there's the cutting one, and then there's my supplies one. This is my method, and then of course my hexie stacker and my fabric stacker go inside. So this is my method for my at-home and my travel. I just have a tote bag that those actually fit in really nicely. That's just my method. And so it works really well for me. And I thought, well, shoot, if it works for me, it might work for somebody else. And so now I am mass producing them. I have inch and a half, and 2 inch readily available for the EPP starter kits. Let me go ahead and pin that real quick so I can show you. Happy. If you just type happy into the search bar in the shop, is Christy here? Well, hello there. This is the 1/4 inch seam allowance Happy Hexie kit. It shows you everything that you get. You just choose what size you want. There's a 1/4 inch seam allowance listing. There's also 3/8 if you prefer a 3/8 seam allowance. You just choose which seam allowance you want first. That's your listing. And then within that listing, you choose 1 inch, inch and a half, or 2 inch. Every kit comes with the lifting scraper for the fabric to come off your papers. It comes with a hem measuring tool, which is a ring for your thumb that helps you gauge your stitch distance. They all come with your cutting template, your Tack It Easy, your papers. It's everything you need. All you have to do is add fabric. That's it. So that's that part. And then all the hexie stackers and fabric stackers are sold separately from that, but they are sold individually by the set or by the collection. So you can purchase it whatever way works best for what you need. And then there's going to be a master set. I'm waiting to do that unless somebody asks. If you ask for a master set, I will build it. It's when you would get the starter kit and the complete collection based on the size hexie kit you buy or the starter kit you buy. It would be everything in one order. That way everything matches, if that makes sense. So, yeah, it's all in there now. Yay. I also have different, I wouldn't say, well, it is different quality thread, but it's all vetted by me. If I don't like it, I don't sell it. So I do have Sewology all-purpose. I have Gutermann all-purpose. These are both 100% polyester. Then I have Wonderfill, which is cottonized polyester. It's also an 80 weight versus a 50 weight. It's what I'm using for mine, but it's not as beginner friendly. So I wanted to make sure that the threads that I offered with the kits were more beginner friendly. They're a little denser. They're a 50 weight instead of an 80 weight, and the larger the number, the thinner the thread. Just to mention that in case you did not know. So the kits come with 50 weight thread, but as you progress through EPP, you may find it better to use that cottonized, but it's just a personal preference and it's not necessary. So it doesn't come in the kits. It is sold separate. There's also needle threaders in there, because threading a Milner's needle is not for the faint of heart. Okay. There's nothing fun about that part, which is why I carry my thread when I sew with it, because I don't want to thread that sucker any more than I have to. It's, my eyes are going, that's what's happening. This is 43. This is what's happening. I got some needles. They're fine wire needle threaders. They have to be fine wire or they won't work with Milner's. So those are all also in the shop. And I got new ones that are little flowers. They're so cute. Those are not in the shop yet. But I do have a hummingbird in the shop, and I do have the ones that look like a little, a bust, like a little a mannequin bust. And they have thread cutters on them, which is really, really nice. The coffee is kicked in. I can feel it. Well, hello there, Haagen-Dazs. Did you get my message? Did you get my message? Oh, I hope you like your stackers. I tried reaching you for a couple days. Oh, no. Okay, so I've been trying to reach you since Wednesday. You ordered a Hexie kit with my temp listing because it was new last week. No, that's okay. But I went ahead and I made you your set in white. I was nervous to pick a color for you, so I went with white. I hope that's okay. Okay, good. Okay, good. So yours matches mine. I made you one to match my set. But you can totally like decorate it up or color it with Sharpies or whatever, it's white. It's a blank canvas. But I didn't want your order to be delayed, and so I made an executive decision, and I sent you the white set. So I hope that works out for you. The Hexie templates are in, the Tack It Easy kits are in. So even if you don't need a full kit, if you just want some Tack It, oh, perfect. Yay. Oh, I was so nervous. I was like, oh, I don't want her order to be, I didn't want it to be late. I'm really good about next day shipping, and your order, I waited 2 days. I was like, okay, I'm going to wait. And the last message I sent was, okay, it's packaged. It's leaving in the morning. If you don't want white, please tell me right now because it's going out in the morning. So, but no, I get it. No, you're fine. I understand that, like, it's not like a norm, not, I don't want to say that's not normal, but our ability to reach you as a buyer, or for us as sellers to reach you as a buyer, is so limited because your information is protected. We don't see your email. We don't see a phone number. We don't even get your address until you place an order. So whenever there's an issue, it is harder to reach out to you other than just through Whatnot messages, which, gosh dang, how many messages can one person receive in a day on Whatnot? A lot. So I totally understand it. I don't know if they should, well, it should just be offered. I think it should at least be offered to share it. So on that note, if you are a repeat buyer and you would like to be notified some other way other than through private message, always feel free to send me your contact information. I'll do my best to keep it organized. Old school though, because I got to have it right in front of me, or if it's not in front of my face, I forget about it. But a way for me to reach out to you when it's another way other than Whatnot. You're always welcome to do that, and I don't share it with anybody, period. It's just so I can reach you if there's a need to reach out to you. So yeah, there's that. If you ever want to, you can. I do have several because of classes at night, and anytime you buy a digital product from me, I usually end up with either a cell phone number to text it to or an email. So, oh goodness, is she all right? Bring her here. Hazel has been playing really, really hard outside. Say hi to everybody, Miss Hazel. I was playing so hard outside. Oh, goodness gracious, so hard. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness, you're panting. Okay. Well, go get her some water. Go have her get some water in her.
Did you tell her about Dad's phone saying?
No, I should. I will. But make sure there's something on you, and then make sure she gets some water, okay?
Hey, Hazel, come on.
Any baby quilts? I don't have finished quilts, but I do have I have several panels for baby quilts and backings and bias and all that. If you would be interested in making one, but I don't have any finished ones now. Now my days are numbered on that because my son is engaged and he has been wanting to be a dad, like, I don't know, for a million years since he was, 5. So I'm sure within the next 2 or 3 years, I'm going to be making some baby quilts. Not today. These particular, they all are different. This particular one, I was able to get it on Bolt, and I can offer them at $5 a panel. And then the backing to match is also $5 a half yard. So, but the panels I was able to get extremely at a great price. The yardage wasn't as good, but the panels are $5, and then the coordinating fabrics are $5 a half yard. So if you would like any of those, I have 7 or 8 left on the Bolt. They're 35-inch wide, so they're just about almost a yard in size by 40. And the width is, or the width of fabric is 44 inches. So perfect for a crib blanket. But yeah, I do have those, and it's Jungle Babies by Patty Reed. I don't know if you've seen it. They're not in the shop to view. Most of my fabric, as a matter of fact, right now, none of my fabric is in the shop. Over the last month, I tried doing it through the shop, but it's very hard to manage my inventory that way because I'm live selling, and then when someone asks for it, I run it live, and then now my inventory's off. So any girl looking ones. Yes. Let me find, I'm trying to think which tote they're in. I think it's this one. Now, they're not all new. Some are new, some are vintage. No, never apologize for asking questions. That's literally what this is for. All right, here's the panel side of things. So we've got, I have some gender neutrals. I know I have lots of that. Let me pull out what I got here. Oh, that one's darling. Oh, there's another one that's darling. That's actually a growth chart. That's cute. Now that one's a little girl one. Got some Dr. Seuss in here. Some book ones. Hungry Caterpillar was in here. Where did that go? Hungry Caterpillar. Okay, it looks like that's it on the kiddo ones. Let's. All right. Well, thank you for the shop purchases. I just turned around and that bleeped a whole bunch. So thank you so much to all of you that are making purchases from the bin. Hey, Karina. So this one is the Hungry Caterpillar. It's the, it's a 2/3 panel, I believe. Yeah. And it's the whole caterpillar. So that one's not full quilt, but nice large panel. Isn't it so cute? And I have so much fabric that goes with his style. Oh, because I love his style. It's not solids. It's all like watercolor or tissue paper style. Like, it's just so good. Now, for the little girl one specifically, this one is Let's Take Care of Each Other. And it could still be gender neutral. I just feel it leans more toward the little girl. But it's a little panel one. And it's got all these cute little friends and all the little animals. So got that one. Look at this precious one right here with the little bears holding the birds. Super darling. So there's that one. If I'm missing questions, do your papers have holes in the middle? Yes, they do. Yes, my papers do have holes in the middle. Now, the diamond ones don't, but the hexy ones do. This is Stargazer. It's an art gallery panel. Look how cute this moon is. Look at that. Look how cute. And then it's got like an astronaut sloth and a little zebra. This one's got 4 different panels on one. This one is the United States. So this one is the, what's the actual name of it? State to State is the name of this one. And it's the United States. So it's like a seek and find. It's an interactive quilt top. That's a Robert Kaufman. I love all the bright colors. Do you use the sewing guide for EPP? Yeah, well, you can use that hem guide for just about anything you're hand sewing. The one that I offer in the kit is the 2mm. And so for it, it's for beginners. I used it for the first month of EPP, and now I don't actually use it anymore. But that starter kit, I felt like it really helped me get going on my spacing. And so that's what it's for. It's really for beginners, or if you're doing a large project and you just want that visual guide. It allows you to see the 2mm gaps between your stitches. With EPP, you do one on the line and one between the line. That was my suggestion. So, but it's really nice. It just sets on your thumb. Use it, and once you get the hang of it, you can take that off and you don't need it anymore. But it was very helpful as a beginner. Oh, Patty, wonderful. Oh, I'm so glad to hear that, because it helped me a lot. And I'd never seen it before, but as soon as I was struggling with my stitches being consistent, and I'm like, there's got to be that's where my brain goes a lot, is there's got to be a better way. Anytime something frustrates me or doesn't come out the way I want it to, that's where my brain goes, is how can I make this better? I'm a fixer. That's just my nature. So yeah, that hem guide, it's a great part of my EPP journey, because I don't use it anymore for EPP. But without it, I wouldn't have that stitch regulation that I do now. So it's definitely great to have, whether it's in your kit or if you're a beginner of hand sewing period and you just want something to help guide you. It's really wonderful. The last panel, sorry, I'm squirrely. The last panel is the alphabet panel. Look how cute. The H has hedgehogs. Can we just for a second look at the hedgehogs? Look how cute they are. The N has a nurse. It's so adorable. Isn't it so darling? The X-ray has a skeleton of a shark because they're extinct. Do you get it? It's so fun. Even though extinct doesn't start with an X. But yeah, I thought that was adorable. So yeah. Oh, and what is that truck? Oh, the monster truck for the truck. Look at that. So cute. Yeah, so most of my panels are gender neutral. As I grow my collection and my inventory, I will obviously add on all fronts. But for now, this is what I have. And I also carry Dr. Seuss. So if you wanted it's like top 10 Dr. Seuss books, I have the panel for that. And then I also have Oh, the Places You'll Go book panel. So it's to make a soft book, which is so adorable. That's what I gifted each of my kids for when they graduated high school. It was a sign-in for their graduation party. But there's a soft book version, which would be so cute for like kindergarten graduation or something like that. I think that would be adorable. All right, so those panels are not the $5 panels. Those ones for the most part start out at $12. But the Patty Reed one, like I said, I got it on Bolt at a really great price from the quilt shop. So I'm able to offer those panels at $5. Oh, no worries. Yep. It either fits or it doesn't, and I totally understand that. Oh, and you're very welcome. I love to show off the fabric. I love it. So don't tempt me with a good time. That's not what I always say. Okay. Tomorrow, before I do anything else this morning, I want to talk about tomorrow. Tomorrow is buyer seller support day. I do this now every Tuesday. We wake up, we have a coffee, and we talk all things whatnot. And some things not whatnot, to be honest. We always kind of side tangent. For a long time, I offered in the shop, I had listings and they were just infographics on things that help sellers and buyers on the platform. About, I guess now a month ago, I was asked, hey, would you mind just compiling all this information into like a PDF so I can just look at it and not have to go through my photo album and find these screenshots? Would you just offer it like more like a book? And I thought about it and I was like, I'll give it a try. Why not? Well, I did it. I did a dang thing. So now it's $10. It's an ebook. It's through Google Drive. You send me your email, you get a link to it forever. It will stay live updated. There will be an addendum to it in the shipping section based on these new shipping things that are coming out. So as Whatnot evolves, so does my book. And you only buy it once. And as I update it, you get updated. It's live update. So there will be some changes coming to my book, some additions coming to it. But the screenshots that are free, because if the book is not for you, if you prefer free, I totally understand that. I still want to be able to help you out. So tomorrow, all of those listings will be up. You do have to screenshot them or bookmark them to reference them, or come back to my shop on my profile, and you can find them there anytime. But if you want them compiled for you in an easy to read, bite-sized information style, the handbook is below. You can make a purchase and you get it today. Now Wednesday is our EPP class. So if you are getting anything EPP related today or any other day previously, Wednesday is when we come together and we work on our EPP together. So I'm working on my grandmother's flower garden quilt. It's my Whatnot quilt. I have fabrics from all different sellers on the platform and friends from the platform that have sent me fabric. And I also have my grandmother's legacy fabric that I'm incorporating into it. So as I work on that, I teach the steps on how to do it if you're new to it, and we just have a good time, and we do that on Wednesdays. On Thursdays, we do maker meetup. So whether you crochet, you knit, you sew, you diamond paint, it doesn't matter what you do. It's if you're a maker, if you're a creator. Got the book. Do I send you my email? Yes, please send me your email. And I'm pretty sure, like, I've had people send me an email address that ends with like MSN or Yahoo or things not Gmail, and it allows me to send it to you, but almost every person that did that ended up sending me a Gmail. So if you don't have Gmail, just a heads up that it might come across funny. And I don't know how it looks because I only have Gmail. But so if you don't have Gmail, I guess it comes across weird. But you still get it. It's just weird. But yeah, if you have Gmail, it like auto saves it for you in your drive where you can look at it anytime you want. So yes, just send me your email. Long story short, I do need your email. You'll still receive a thank you card in the mail from me and some fun stickers. So thank you for your purchase. You rock. And I hope you find value in it. It was a labor of love. I like I said, originally I was just giving all of the information away for free through those images through the shop. But if you ask me something, I'll do my best to accommodate. So when someone said, "Hey, can you just make a book?" and I'm like, "Sure, I can work on that." And so the book was born. And I named it Beyond the Bid because for me, so much happens on Whatnot for me beyond bidding, beyond selling. This is a true community, and I've created a lot of wonderful friendships and connections through this app, business and personal. So the book really does help you establish what it means to me to be on this platform, to truly go beyond the bid. This is why it's for buyers and it's mostly seller support, but it's informational for anybody on the platform, truly. Because sometimes, like especially during the buyer seller support shows, a lot of the questions from my buyers are about why sellers do what they do. So the book really does help on both fronts. But it is written for sellers by a seller, which is me. What else? So much happened over the weekend, so I want to make sure that I don't miss anything here. Let me get my search bar emptied so my tab goes back up. Okay. Also in the Buy It Now, when we're doing EPP shows, whenever I'm doing a tutorial, or even during buyer seller support shows, if you want to have the show where you can watch it back, say you have to be gone, like you're in it and you're like, oh, I gotta leave. I do have this feature, and it's rewatch the show. So if you purchase this, it gives you the video receipt of the entire show. Any purchase does that. So if you make a purchase at all, you already have the video of the whole entire show. But if you haven't made a purchase and you're like, oh, I really want to watch this back, I'm missing stuff, you can purchase this. You get a thank you card in mail for supporting my show, and you get the video of this show or whatever show it is for 60 days. It's right in your activity. You just find that picture in your activity list and hit view video receipt, and you can watch the whole show back as many times as you want, up to 60 days. This listing is for blessing the chat, and also it's my I'm live. So if you want to be notified when I'm live, regardless of what I'm going live to do, this is the listing for you. Hit the save bell. Right now we're at it's at 153 bookmarks. So 153 people just got notified that I listed that. And so if you're just coming in on that, I'm so sorry. I'm just showing everybody how it works. Now, the actual feature, the big feature of this one, if you're a seller or if you have something going on off platform that you want people to know about, you can bless the chat with a $10 Amazon gift card. Eventually, it'll be a Whatnot gift card, but Whatnot doesn't offer that just yet. It is coming. It's a $10 Amazon gift card for the everyone in the show to have a chance to win. And while that giveaway runs, you get to do chat takeover. So you get to either come on and co-host in. I do ask that you are appropriate for the show. Do not come in with, don't troll me on a bless the chat. That would terrify me, and it would also get you blocked and banned for life. But if you have a legitimate thing that you want to, if you're here for all the right reasons, you can co-host in. I'll mod you so where you can come in and you can just blast the chat with all the information about your shows or whatever event you have going on while that giveaway runs. So that is that listing. If you're a seller and you're new to selling, or whether you've just been on here forever, the shipping things are changing. There are things in my shop that are the things I use for shipping. And so I listed them in there. You can just grab the information and find it on your own, or if you want to buy it from the shop, feel free to do so. But all the things that I fell in love with shipping after buying stuff and hating it and trying this and trying that, these things that are in my shop are the things that bring me joy to use. They actually are helpful. They're affordable. So there's all kinds of seller product in the shop as well. Visual guides. If you're new to quilting, if you're new to buying fabric of different sizes, there are guides in there that help you know what's what. So the first one is a pre-cut guide. I just pinned it below. This one shows you the difference between when you hear someone say mini charm, charm pack, layer cake, jelly roll. This is what those things are for reference. You can take a screenshot of it, keep it. It's listed at $2 just because if you want it, I'll send it to you. I'll send you the actual digital file. But it's just so I could create the listing. The next one is the fabric cuts visual guide. So on the visual cuts for this is for the differences between a quarter yard and a fat quarter, a half yard and a fat half, an eighth of a yard versus a fat eighth. It gives you the visual and the measurements of the differences. So when someone's running fabric and you want to buy it, you are a more informed buyer. I think it's important to know when you're new what you're getting before you bid. I just think that being an informed buyer is the best way to go. So this listing right here shows you the visual differences and the size differences between standardized cuts right off the bolt versus the fat cuts, and what to expect. The other listing I have for that is, let me go in here, is cuts and quilting. This listing shows you the inches to the fraction. So if you're getting it, if someone says they're running an eighth of a yard, a quarter yard, 3/8 of a yard, this gives you the actual inches, so you know exactly how wide it is when it's running. Because some people run it and they tell you the inches, and some people give you the fraction of the yard. So this one, if you screenshot that, it just helps you to know what exactly you're getting on the fly. So made that one. Is, again, you can just grab it, screenshot it. There's no charge for it. If you want the file, make the purchase. I'll send you the PNG to your private messages here on Whatnot. I think that probably wraps it up. There's all kinds of individual items in here. I was able to get more self-healing mats, small project size. They are, I think, 9x7. They are right here. I sold out last week. I got 4 more in. I'm hoping to get a pack of 12 to 24 very soon. But there's the self-healing cutting mats. If you wanted to get one of those do not rotate. They are flat. The rotating mats, I have teal and pink. I only have 2. I have not got them in the shop yet. Like I said, I'm trying my best to get as much in there as I can. They're not in there yet. So if you want the rotating mat for doing EPP, that's available. They're $28. Just let me know if you want teal or pink, and I can run that for you at any time. It's just not in the shop to purchase. And the bolt bobbins. Bolt bobbins used to be $40. We reformatted the printing. I'm able to now do it for $32. So the new price for a pack of 8 is $32, making them only $4 a piece. These hold up to 1 1/4 yards without any bulge past the bobbin. But it holds fat quarters wonderfully, half yards, and 1 1/4 yards. Once you surpass 1 1/4 yards, it gets a little chunky. Still holds the fabric. I mean, it's still going to hold it, but up 1 yard is best. Anything under that works fabulously. And then 1 1/4 yards after that, it's going to start getting a little chunky. But if you want to keep your fabric organized and still have it be aesthetically pleasing, it's going to look like decor even when you're not using it. They're a wonderful tool for that. And right now I offer them in white. However, I am going to start offering different colors for those. So if you wanted to color coordinate your holiday prints, your solids, anything like that to help visually aid you in keeping it organized, or if you just prefer a different color, just let me know and we can always make a color change on that. The signature colors will always be available for these. And then same as the Hexies, if you want to do a custom color, you can just add the customization to your order and then have it metallic, glow in the dark, anything you want after that. All right, when I'm running fabric, let me pin this. If you want to know when I'm specifically running fabric, this is the bookmark. This is the listing to bookmark. I will pull it up. And so if you're coming in on this one, I'm sorry, I'm just showing everybody how it works. If you want to know when I start running fabric, this is the one you want to bookmark. Because I do a lot of different types of shows. I do jewelry, Loungefly, Disney, yarn, and fabric. So, and I also do vintage, but not as often. But yes, so if you specifically want to know when I'm running fabric, this is the listing for you. I'm going to go ahead and unpin it. It is in the shop to pin. But that way nobody thinks I'm running fabric right now, because I'm not. All right, with that all being said, does anybody have any requests or anything for fabric prints or types of fabric that between now and 4 o'clock this afternoon I can get put together for you? Just let me know. And did anybody have any questions about their purchases that they've made in the show? Did everything make sense? Is there any issues with any of that? The fabrics this afternoon, again, they're all cotton. Some of them have the elastane in it, but most of them are quilting cotton. They're all cotton based. I by no means am an expert on all the fabrics, but a lot of them had the manufacturer labels. Most of these fabrics are from New York, from Mood Fabrics. There's a few of them that came from another, it was like Fashion Fabrics Co. New York. Most of it's from New York. So when there's a label on it, I'll read you the label. Oh, Georgia. Okay. Yay, I'm glad you found it. Okie dokie. You're getting ready to do shows, right? Okay. Okay. You be sure to send me that show when you're going to do it. I'm so excited for you. So yeah, the fabric tonight, this evening, I'm so excited because it was like a time warp. It was so, this woman had an amazing life being a fashion designer. She worked with some really cool people all over the country, and I think even out of the country. It's just, I have fabric that I'm almost positive is Versace based on the selvage. Don't know if I'm ever going to sell that until I can confirm what it is, but it's pretty dang amazing. I'm looking for orange fabrics for a male, so no flowers. Orange fabrics, male. Orange fabrics. I'll keep my eye out for you. I'll see what I can pull for tonight or this afternoon.
Hey, Mom, when you have a sec, you don't want my phone.
Yes. There you go. My own personal trainer. Aren't we all? Oh my gosh, aren't we all?
I have a tiny question for...
Caleb has a question for you guys.
Okay. Just because I've been watching a lot of noodle videos, do any of you own a snake?
Does anyone have a pet snake?
I have learned they are very easy to take care of. You feed them like once.
He is trying so hard for me to be okay to have a snake in this house. It's never happening.
Okay.
It's never happening.
Listen, Mom.
No. He is.
Its adult body would get no bigger than that.
Like, it's a hard no.
Basically, picture a half.
Everyone say no. Everyone tell Caleb.
Don't.
No snakes in the house.
I'm not saying as big as this circle. Like,
no.
It will never be that thick. Like
no. That. Oh, thank you for holding that. This is medium weight interfacing. I have featherweight, and now I have medium weight. There's like 25 yards on this sucker. So if anybody needs medium weight, I officially have it. But anyway, this guy thinks I'm going to let a snake live in the house. He's nuts.
Basically the thickness of my
thumb. I don't care if it looks like an earthworm. It's not coming in the house. I don't even want an earthworm in the house.
If you think about it, they're basically the same thing.
SOS. Somebody send help. He's been watching snake videos every day for the last 3 days. No snake in the house, nor in the yard. Exactly, Gigi. Immediately, no. Pick your battles. Yeah, pick your battles, buddy. Thanks, guys.
The reason I ask.
Any dainty florals? Oh, yes. I love dainty florals.
Is because
I do have some.
I was just curious if you guys do have some.
Nobody has a snake, right? Nobody has a snake. No one has a snake. No one needs a snake.
No.
He's been watching videos about this snake called tofu. Rubber snake. Yeah, go to Poppy's and get a rubber snake. You know what? Those aren't even allowed in my house. That would jump scare me. I could not handle it.
You know what?
Every snake, whether it's real or not real, is real in my brain. So
just because you guys said that, when my mom's asleep, I'm gonna put a bunch of them all over her body.
You guys will be attending a funeral if that is the case. Rest in peace, Caleb. Because if you put fake snakes in my bed, you will not live much longer. Oh my God.
And I'll spray them a little bit.
No. No. All right. I have witnesses. This is... Yes, see, like the dragons. We have a dragon, actually. Where did that sucker go? We have dragons. I'm fine with dragons in the house. I'm good with leopard geckos. Anything with legs. It's got to be able to walk. That's it.
They do walk.
No, they don't. They slither.
They do walk.
They slither. They have no legs.
They still walk.
Let them be in the woods. Right. Yeah.
Okay. Let me...
See, he is still on. This is my life, you guys. He is obsessed right now. He is hyper fixated on getting a snake. And for the next foreseeable future, I am going to have to continually remind him that the answer is no. He doesn't take the first no, the 100th no, the 1000th no. It doesn't matter. It's like eventually something else will become cooler. And until there's a new hyperfixation, this is my life.
I'm not saying you're wrong, but you're not right either.
Oh, I know.
But it's not like I don't want something huge that is like as thick as my head. Absolutely not.
Skittles are cool. What's a skittle? Axolotls. There you go. Axolotls. They have legs.
I don't
look. Miss Cat. Miss Cat. Please tell Caleb no snakes in the house or in the yard. No snakes on the property.
I can't.
He is trying to get a snake in this house.
I can't control in the yard.
Help.
She's being mean.
My son used to want a turtle. I can't do. Look at that. Hi, Caleb. Hi, Caleb. Not no, Caleb. Just a hi, Caleb. Yeah, Miss Cat.
Okay, what's wrong with the turtle?
No reptiles. They stink. They go outside. Now, turtles in the backyard all day. I can have turtles in the backyard all day. Good morning.
Stink. If you take care of them, they don't stink.
If you take care of them right. I had to take care of y'all's leopard geckos, and they stunk.
Okay, well, that's not on us.
He wants a snake.
Were young.
Oh, somebody put in the chat what's happening. Caleb wants a snake. Is my closed captioning working? Snake. Not good. It's not good. Oh.
They're very easy to take care of.
Did you wave to Miss Cat because she can't hear?
Oh.
Oh, she said she don't like you no more.
What?
Ah!
What did I do?
Snake.
Is it because I mentioned
the snake? Yeah.
The poop.
See, snake. She's out on that. Thank you. Fish tank, dog, cat, zoo is full. Yes. We have koi fish. We have hawks that live in our backyard. We have squirrel village in our backyard.
Okay, let me ask you this. What about it for you? You in particular.
When you have your own house, you can have your snake, but not in Mama's house. Not trying to be mean, just honest. Yeah.
What about it for you?
Oh, here we see what I mean?
I'm trying to understand it from your brain.
My brain just says no. Hard no.
Okay.
No.
Is it because you're afraid of snakes?
No, I'm not afraid of snakes. I think they're nasty.
Okay, what makes them nasty?
They slither. They're just ugh.
That doesn't mean they're nasty.
No. I'm scared as hell of a snake. Oh my gosh, Miss Cat, I should show Caleb that video when you were talking about the snake. They are evil. Snakes are bad.
They're not evil.
They're evil.
If you get wild ones, sure, yeah.
Yeah, they look at you like your lunch.
No.
All right.
If you get a captive one.
Oh, captive. Now we need captive snake. Oh,
If you get a wild, like you just go out in the wilderness, grab one. Yes, it's gonna want to eat you.
I'm not kidding you guys. Please send help. He is going to do this until the new fixation. Caleb, I want a divorce. Oh, y'all.
What?
That's it. The gauntlet has been thrown. What do you have to say to that, sir?
Why are you being all?
Yeah, it says it right there. What do you say to her? You should apologize.
I'm just saying my
He's
opinion.
still not. He's still holding it down. He is not. You're not gonna apologize for breaking her heart.
What did I do?
You wanted a snake. You know what you did.
I asked if anyone had a snake. That is all I asked.
When mom and dad say no, it's no. Child, listen to your mother. Mm-hmm.
Well, she didn't listen to me very much.
Yeah, you're right. I don't, because you talk about snakes a lot.
No, I'm okay.
All right, y'all. This is taking a horrible turn. Caleb's getting divorced. There's snakes. There's no snakes, but that's the good side of things.
Did I just speed run divorce?
It caused a relationship to fail. That was unexpected.
What did I speed run
Tragic.
divorce?
You better apologize to her.
I don't know what I did. All I did ask.
She said no snakes. You just need to tell her, I won't have any snakes, Miss Cat. I promise. Tell her.
I can't promise that.
I really didn't love him. You have really broken her heart now. You better apologize.
If anything,
You should apologize. You gave her the wrong idea.
No, you talked snake. You need to let her know that you will not own a snake.
I can't promise that.
Yo, yes, you can, because you're living here, buddy. I don't know if you realize this, but this is where you live, and that answer is no.
Fine, I guess I might as well just tell you this now. On the 5th, me and Kelsey are going to a reptile store to look at snakes
You can go look at snakes at a reptile store
and pet them.
all you want, and you can pet them all you want at the store. That is fine by me. You go pet away. They do not leave the store to come here. They can go to Kelsey's house. They can't come here. Please, letting a snake ruin our marriage. Look at that.
I'm not.
Yes, you are.
No,
She
I asked-
deserves an apology.
I asked a simple question.
Yes.
If any of them...
Is a snake worth you ruining a relationship?
That is such a mean question.
No, it's not. That is a legitimate ask. Are you gonna choose a snake over Miss Cat? Oh, Caleb, don't say it.
What?
I'm just saying. Okay, I love you, but no snakes. Oh, look, see? No snakes. That's it. That's the only deal. No snakes in the house.
Okay.
Say the words. No snakes in Mama's house.
Okay, is that the clarification?
Yes, no snakes in Mama's house. Yes, that's
I can't like say, oh, for the rest of my life,
right.
I'm never gonna have
no snakes in Mama's house.
a boop noodle.
That's it.
Yes, I said a boop noodle.
So you just need to say that to her. I promise no snakes in my mama's house.
I promise there will be no...
One moment.
I promise there will be no snakes in this house. No promises
There we
on
go.
boop noodles.
Yeah. Moves to right. Yeah. You heard it here. I have witnesses. No snakes in Mama's house.
Okay, well, can I at least tell you the colors?
No,
no. I didn't
We're
say...
going to get back to fabric. We don't want to talk about snakes anymore now that we've clarified that they're not coming into Mom's house.
It was just all white with some orange blotches on it.
All white with orange
I was
blotches.
going to call it dream.
No danger noodles, sir.
I didn't say danger.
All right, that's my man. Look at that. See, all's well again.
I didn't say danger noodles.
No snakes. Yeah. All right, can you go make sure that girl's got some water in the bowl? She
She's
probably
got
lapped
water.
it all up.
She doesn't drink it. She takes like 2 little
Well,
licks
take
and-
them in there. She's panting too heavy. Her little flat nose is going to dry out. Go on.
Margaret,
Take them out of here. I don't want them in here anyway because I'm getting ready to get fabric out and they can't be in here.
Well, that's mean. You gotta apologize to Hazel.
All right, sorry, Hazel. Gotta go. She's like, see ya. All right. You can hear her. Yeah, she is breathing hard. The yard got mowed yesterday, and because when it's tall, she doesn't like it. And now that it's nice and cut down, she is like a bat out of hell out there, all over the place. Oh, have mercy. Margaret is Caleb's service animal. She is the sweetest thing to him. The other two get jealous sometimes. Yeah, you can't do that with a snake. You should have seen the look you just gave me. Oh, dear.
You realize it'd be like...
No. Just no. Go. I can't do another second of snake talk. I can't do it. Come back in here with your Pokemon theories and your everything else. Don't come in here with no snake talk anymore.
Scaredy cat.
This is a snake-free zone. Might you be able to do an American bundle this afternoon? I need lots of red, white, and blue, and tan if possible. Oh, sure, I can do that. I have a really cute cheater quilt Americana print. Oh, God, it's really cute. But I can totally do that. What kind of cuts do you need on that? Half yards, what fat quarters? What do you think? What kind of bundle are you looking for? Because I got all different kinds. All right, I'm gonna get the lights on in here too. I'm making an eagle quilt for my son, making stars for the panel. Oh, okay. So I have red with white stars, blue with white stars. I have red with gold stars. I have an Americana collage quilt. It's got tans and reds and blues. And then I have a red, white, and blue cheater quilt. Gorgeous. Yeah, I've got a few different kinds. Then I've got a American flag collage quilt where it's just all different waving flags all combined. So yeah, let me get the lights on and I'll get some of that out. All right. Woo. Well, let me go ahead and get them out. There we go. I'll go ahead and get some out. You can just yay or nay them. Because I'm not running, I'm keeping the estate fabric separate from my normal inventory because everything back here is new. Anything that's from an estate or a buyout of any kind is separate. I don't mix the two together. So I have vintage, but it's new, like new old stock. So, but everything that's from a buyout, I will not put it back here. I keep it all by itself. I just got my phone to do something. What was it? Crud. Now I got to backtrack. Hang on. Let me stand back over here. I was walking over here. Oh, Mother Bear. What was I doing? So the fill-a boxes are going to be all estate fabrics. Have you made a purchase in this show? Not yet. Okay. So if you make a purchase in this show, and then you also purchase in the fill-a box show, you'll get a coupon for any overage in shipping. It doesn't count towards the flat rate boxes because those are going to go $9.21. But anything else in the show that bundles if you buy now and later, I make sure to like make it right. You should only pay shipping once on anything that's not fill a box. I was literally coming in here to do something and I don't remember what it was. So I'm just going to set this down and hopefully it comes back to my brain. All right, so there's some stars in here. And I was able to get, there was a few things that were fabric-y related. So I've got, no, there's no derailing. This morning is just a coffee and chat. So if there's things you're looking for, just holler. The main fabric runs and the auctions and stuff are this afternoon at 4 o'clock Central Time. This is literally what we're doing here is this. Just hanging out. And all right. So I've got the red with the gold stars. It has like the linen look in the back. I've got the red with gold embellished stars and cream. These were my grandmother's fabrics that I have extra of. I have a yard of this one and I have a half yard. It's actually 22 inches by width of fabric. So I have these. So these were my grandmother's. They're still new, but they're vintage. And then these are 2 newer fabrics. How big? The red with gold stars. This one, I have probably 4 yards of that. There's at least 4 yards there. These others are a yard or less. This one's about 1.5 yards. This is a yard, and this one's a half yard. I have a micro floral in the tans, the reds, and the blues. I don't know if you wanted any of that for like color change up. You loved my grandma's. Me too. Her fabric just hits different. That's for sure. I've got this one. These two actually went together like cottage core style, and then I had a navy blue. Oh, ma'am! No. No one has their stuff. What? They're all naked. Oh. Who else got necky? Sheesh. There. You have been clothed. All right, so I got those. All right. Oh, dear. Then I have this one. It's just got all the flaggies on it. Oh, no, but I'm so sad that you were that close. Freedom was so close to me. She was 20 minutes away. And I was in the dang yard. Didn't know she was close. All right, so here's the blue with stars. And then here's that cheater quilt one that I said I love so much. This one is so beautiful. Look at that, with the little flags every once in a while. You should have. You have my address. I would have probably handed you a rake. No, I'm just kidding. I wouldn't have done that. I would have put my rake down. That's what I would have done. Oh, you do have several of these. Yay. And then, of course, I've got like the plaids. I've got navy blue and red and plaid. My son's in the National Guard. He's getting ready to go to Malaysia. We're doing a going away party for him on the 4th of July because he leaves on the 7th. So I have like so much Americana style, like I'm trying to not think too hard about him leaving, but I know it's happening. I have Doggo Americana. Oh, Bougie. Oh, thank you for that. You're so sweet, guys. Yeah, last night I did a private live to take care of some people that I had things to send to them, and we rated into Bougie Show. She's so sweet. Make sure that you're bookmarking and following her. Thank you so much. You're a doll. Do you have a show later today? You were on yesterday. Are you skipping a day in between? Let me know if you do. Tamari. Okay. Well, I'm on Monday through Friday, so if you're on when I get off tomorrow, we'll rate into you. How do I let you know which one? I have one more to show you, and then I'll just hold them up, and you can just do a Y or an N in the chat. I just have one more, if I can find it. Because it's the one that actually matches all of your colors that you mentioned perfectly. So I feel like if I gotta show you it. It's like the one that I think you would like the best. And of course it's the one I'm having trouble finding. I don't remember having a half-yard cut of it. There's the red with stars. There it is. I found it. Okay. Now we're in business. All right, let me have a seat here, and then we'll go through these. And if it's a no for you and somebody else likes it, just holler at me while we got it out. Because like I said, today we're... 10 hours, girl, 2 up top. Bloop, bloop. Yeah, those are fun. And then they're not. They're fun when the adrenaline's running and you're doing it. And then it's like when the show's over, you're like, oh, I'm going to pass out. Oh, goodness. Okay. All right, this is the one that I was most excited to show you. And you may hate it. I don't know. But this is the one. You said reds, whites, blues, and tans. Look at that. What do we think? Is this a yes or a no? This is a half yard. Yes. Isn't it great? All right, so that's a half. I have the red with stars. Yes, that's a half yard. All right, here's the rest. I'll do a yes pile and then a no pile. All right, homespun. Are you mixing in any homespun? No. Okay. The cheater Americana. There's a yard of it. Okay. And then Fairy Belle said run that. Okay. I'll make a run pile. Yeah, if anybody wants any of this to run, you just put run in the chat. That's perfect. All right, this is a yard of the blue and white stars. Yes. All right. Then we have the dark with the tan, kind of micro floral. No. We have the tan, or the tan with the blue and red micro floral. Colorway is more like that. There we go. No. Okay. And then USA, this one was my grandmother's. This is a half, it's 22 inches by width of fabric. Yes. This one is a yard, again, a legacy print for my grandmother. Oh, yeah. Oh my gosh. So if you don't mind, SC, when you make this, would you be a doll and send me a picture of it? These are already going to be in my legacy quilt that I'm making, my Whatnot legacy quilt. So these fabrics will already be in that, but I would love to see it. It means the world to me. Thank you. All right, I'll put that over there. No, these are available. I've already taken, I already have a ton of it myself. This was the stuff that I wanted to share. So if it has a sticker on it like this, it means that it's ready to share. So yeah, no, these are the ones that I did a few shows. It's my way of it's like a spreading of ashes for me. She wasn't cremated, so that I don't mean to be weird about this right now, but like, this is my way of just spreading her memory and her legacy, is sharing it this way. So, thank you for choosing her fabric. I love it. Any of this, there's a yard and a half of this. Okay, yard and a half. So if any of this you need less of, just let me know that too. At the end, we'll go through that if you need any less, because that one, again, yard and a half. This one is, let's count. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. I think there's 5 yards. We're going to call it 4. There's 4 yards of this one. All of it for the back. Okay. So, if you want the exact measurement, I really think there's 5 yards here. I just don't want to oversell it. So is 4 yards enough, or do you want all 5 if there's 5? You let me know, because it's a lot. Whatever's there. Okay. All right. And then I don't know. This to me doesn't really go with, but maybe it does. I don't know. These are the doggos in the blue and the red. Americana style. No. Yeah. I'm only holding it up because it's here. All right. And the last one is the bolt. This is, again, another really great one, with all of the flags all over it. If you want some of this one, I probably have 8 yards of it. Oh, I just got a raid. Well, welcome in, everybody. Hi. How much is here? Let's count. We're not going to count that later. So 1, 2, 3, 4. At least 4, 4.5. There's a minimum of 4. Can I exchange that for the 4 yards? Yep. So you'd rather do this one. And do you want any of this to go, or a complete swap? Do you need like a half or a yard or any of this one? A half of it. Okay. All right. All right. This one, someone asked me to run this. There is a yard of it. Just double check that. There's actually a yard and an inch on this one. So I'm going to go ahead and run this, and then I'll add up your bundle for you. Where is my yard listing? There it is. Save. Next. All right, so before I run any more fabric, fat quarters start at 3, half yards start at 6, Full yards typically start at 12, but I do them at 11. I take $1 off if you're getting the full yard cut. So I'm going to go ahead and run this first, and then I'll bundle yours together and just make you a listing. But this is for the full yard of this. And that's running. It's a full yard. Thank you, Fairy Bell. And that's a first purchase. Thank you so much. That's coming home to you. All right, now let's get this one added up, and you're so welcome. This is an all. This was a half, so half of that. This is 1.5 yards. Actually, it might be 2 yards. Oh my gosh, this actually might. Let me see here. Yeah, 1.5 yards. On the stars with the gold. So that gets us to 2 yards. 1 yard. Okay, so 1 yard of this. 1 yard, half yard, full yard on my grandmother's, this one, the full yard of this. Yes. Okay. 1 yard, 2 yards. And these are all this is a half yard. I think you'd already said yes to that half yard. And this is a yard. So did you want the full yard on the blue with stars? And then this was a half yard. Yes, on this one. Okay, yard. So 3 full yards, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 half yards. And then the full bolt on this one. So 3. So there's 5 yards pre-cut, and then whatever this is. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pretty sure it's about 5.5. I'm gonna do 5. Whatever's left over is all yours. And I'm actually gonna put that back on the bolt, then debone it, and then fold it. So we'll do 5 yards on this. There's probably 5. Like I said, there's at least 5. There's over. So 5.5 on that, or 5 on that. So 5 and 5 is 10. It's a 10-yard bundle. That'll fill a box. So I'm going to run it as a fill a box. Yep, 10 yards. I'm going to I'll use the fill a box listing. That way, because it weighs more than 5 pounds. And then, let me go ahead and put it in here. And I'll do 10 a yard on that big bundle like that. So I'll do it for 100. Instead of 110. All right, and I'm gonna run it just like this. So everybody just let Essie get her box. And then we'll run some auctions. There you go. That's running for you. But yes, I will. Thank you. And that's a first purchase. Oh my gosh. What a first purchase. Thank you so much. I can't wait to get it put together for you. And thank your son for his service, because I'm pretty sure that, I'm guessing he's in the service. It's a big guess, I guess. But, oh, he's a kiddo. Oh, okay. Oh, how precious. Oh, I love that. So, you know what's crazy is when I used to quilt back in the day. So, yes, so does my middle son, the one that's now in the service. That was him. So I made each of my kids a quilt. the last one I made was for my daughter, and I quit quilting when she was about 9 months old. I couldn't do it anymore. It was just, there was 3 of them and 1 of me, and it was, my oldest has extra needs, and so it was just too much. But when I made my middle son's, he literally asked me to make him an American flag. That was what he wanted. And he was learning his alphabet at the time. And so, because he was 5, 6 years old. No, he was littler than that, because Kat was 9 months old. So he was almost 5. He was almost 5 years old. And so, I bet it's in his room. He still has it. But I made it to look like an American flag, but the blue and the white parts were like the alphabet. And then the blue parts were blue with stars. And then the stripes were all different things, like all the little flags. It was a bunch of little flags, and they were all, they were kiddo themed fabric, but it all looked like American flags. So I love that. Isn't that, it's interesting, the things that kids love there. It's so different. Everyone, like my oldest, all he cared about was red. Everything needed to be like fire truck red. My daughter, she loved all things. I enjoy hanging out with you, but I've not purchased yet. Thank you. It's going to be a fun quilt. Yes, I love this. This is such a cool blend, and thank you for letting me be a part of that project, and for my grandma to be a part of it too. All right, so this fabric is going to Fairy. Let me get a 1 on that. And then let me get this listing fixed up again. Now I have some pre-cut fat quarters and half yards, all the new fabrics. The estate fabric will be later today. Oh, no worries. Yeah, quilts take a hot minute. So yeah, no, I totally understand. All right, we'll go ahead and pin that down below. Okay, let me go ahead and get my stickers. I'll put that on there. And then, are there any other requests for fabric? I can run, like I said, I have pre-cut yards, half yards, and fat quarters ready to go. And then I've got, of course, you know, bolts and yardage and all that fun stuff. So if there's anything in particular y'all want to see, just like we just did with that, you just let me know. I have some super cute licensed prints. My radio, my TV, I swear, it worked all weekend. Never turned off on me all weekend. The second I start doing shows, it wants to die on me, and there's no music. All right, these are the 1 yards. I need to make a note, SC, on your order. These are all half. All right, so this is the half, and this is the 1. Half yard pile, 1 yard pile, and then all of that over there. Okay, now we're all set. And let me get this TV fixed real quick. Got it. All right. Water. All right, let me get this Americana tote. Oh, did anybody need bag liner? I do have the bag lining in 2 yard cuts. I've got white, black, and ivory. If anybody needs that. It's $5 a yard on the lining. So if anybody needs it, I've got it. And it's a great price. And it's wide. It's also 54 wide and not 44 wide. way. All right. Do we want to just take? Do we want to just do last request and then do the estate sale stuff later and do this stuff on Wednesday after EPP class? I'm down for whatever. Because later today I'm running flat rate boxes. So if you would rather just wait for those, we can just pause on this. If anybody has any thoughts on that, I can run fabric if you're already in a free shipping window and you want to add items to your box. I am down for any of it. Oh, I got duck cloth. Not a lot. I have, where is it at? I just moved it a minute ago. Right here. Okay. So I was asked for duck cloth the other day. I've never bought it before. But I have it in it's like indigo blue, very, very dark blue, and then this colorway. But these are both duck cloth. The lighter one is a yard cut, and this one is 22 by width of fabric. So it's a little over 1.5 yards total. If you use duck cloth, number one, can you tell me what you use it for other than maybe bag making? It reminds me of canvas, or almost like a canvas denim blend. So I don't know what the duck cloth does. That's different. I could always Google it later. But if you happen to know and want to share with the class, because I don't know. I don't know anything about duck cloth, but I do know that I have some now. If anybody wants any of that. Stabilizer for a corset. Oh, okay. Okay, so it's just like an inside thing. Or outside. For corset, it would be on the outside, not up against the body, right? Do I have that backwards? Or is it like inside, like tool bags? Oh, so like gardening aprons or like a chicken egg collecting apron, that kind of stuff? Inside between the outer and the liner. Okay, so you use it like you would use batting. Okay. All right, I like it. I wonder if that's what they use for the welding. I wonder if that's what the welding sleeves are made out of. It does. It takes the stress. So I wonder if it does that for, because my husband's a welder fabricator. I wonder if duck cloth would be good for him if I'm doing his welding gloves. Because it's cotton, so it won't like melt or anything. It's welders need leather. Well, a lot of what he wears is not leather. I agree that he should, but a lot of what they have is like this really heavy, almost like denim. And that's why I'm wondering if it's that. Because they have these sleeves that they wear. And then there's like this apron thing. You can make the welding sleeves out of it. Cool. Good to know. Yeah, I've only ever dabbled with quilting cottons, flannels, and jersey knit. I've a little bit of corduroy, a little bit of canvas, like not often. So, yeah, I'm getting my learn on. Your Nana made them. Oh, yeah. So that's the plan is because they're not cheap to buy. They're easier to make than they cost to buy them. Like it. I think it would be cost effective for me to make them. All right. I really need more water. Oh, interfacing mid-weight. Does anybody need fusible interfacing mid-weight? I have featherweight and mid-weight. I don't have any heavyweight at the moment. Yeah, I definitely see that being really great for bags. I love the texture because I'm not big on solids, and that has that really nice, like washed denim vibe to it. I really like that. All right. What new fabrics did I get in that I could? Because I definitely Wednesday I'm gonna have new fabrics to show you guys. Where did I put them? I got all of my EPP organized. Untreated versus treated. Oh, okay. Untreated can catch fire. Oh. So all the little new organization totes up there, all of that is EPP supplies. So that way I can readily and easily get to everything instead of one big old tote. So I was working on that all weekend, and I don't know where I put my fabric that I got. It's probably why I'm doing it the way I'm doing it today, which is running estate fabric, because I would like to go ahead and get that rehomed, and then that way I can have a tote again to put new stuff in. Yeah, I really don't know what I did with that tote, so I guess we'll have to just do new fabrics on Wednesday. All right, I'm gonna see who's on to raid, and unless you guys want to run through some, like, I can do the rapid fire. The $3 auctions on the fat quarters. We can do their 5-second auctions. If you guys want to run through some fat quarters. My go-to rating locations, they're not on right now. That's so crazy. All the places that I normally raid, they're not on right now. Well, then I guess I'll run some stuff because there's nowhere to raid into that I know. Unless you guys have if you know somebody. I'm also still very new to the fabric category, so if there's somebody that's just not pulling up for me that you think would be fun to go to, we can. Just let me know. Let's do a preview pile. So these are all fat quarters. Do we want to run through any of this? Yes or no in the chat? This is a fat quarter stack we can do. And then I can also show you the half yard stack. I mean, this is half of the stack, but it's what I could grab. Ooh, if I don't dump them all first. So those are all fat quarters. And then let me grab a stack of these half yards. So here's a stack of half yards. And again, this tote is like a 25-gallon tote. So there's a ton more in there, but these are just the stack I pulled up. So if anybody is interested in any of that, otherwise I'm going to sit here, finish my coffee, and then we'll figure out a place to raid. I don't know where we're going. I do need to make sure that I have lunch today before I do my show. If you haven't already bookmarked this afternoon's show and you don't want to miss it, make sure you go bookmark it. I go live at 4 o'clock Central Standard Time this afternoon, and it's all estate fabrics. I'm doing fill-a-box. Most of the fabric is 4+ yards. If it's under, I'll let you know. But we're just going to fill some large flat rate boxes and run them. Flat rate shipping is going away on the platform, so I'm going to utilize it as long as I can when I have these larger hauls I can do. And then Twin Rivers Fabric and More. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Okay. So let's go ahead and do that. That'll give me a little bit more time to get some boxes pre-taped up. I did not get that done last night. And then it'll also give me time to go ahead and take SC's order to the post office. So that way I can go ahead and get that on its way. Anyone that placed an order for 3D prints, those are going to be running as soon as I get off of here. It typically takes 24 hours to do. Yeah, I will. You betcha. Typically it takes 24 hours to run a day's worth of orders. So those are not likely to go out until tomorrow. So even though I typically like to do next day shipping, it might take all day tomorrow, and some will ship tomorrow and some may not. But again, I do my best to do next day shipping, same day shipping. 3D printed orders, however, do take 24 to 48 hours to ship, just depending on my workload. So, all right, let's load up the Twin Rivers. And then I will catch you guys back here at 4 o'clock. Oh, there they are. Oh, and they're doing Fill-A-Box too, so perfect. Okay, yay. So you guys will kind of get an idea of how it works. So they're doing Fill-A-Box with patterns, books, yarn, apparel, fleece. Oh, it's all kinds of crafting. Okay, well, let's go there. And then thank you guys for hanging out with me this morning. It was a nice chill morning into early afternoon. So thank you again. And I will see you later this afternoon. Bye for now.